I've always really been into it. I saw someone in latex and I thought, wow, that looks like really tight PVC. And then someone said, no, it's actually latex, it's rubber. And I thought, oh wow, that's amazing. And then I went to the expo in London and that was just fantastic. Walking around and seeing so many models and normal people as well dressed head to toe in latex. And I thought, that's something I really want to get into, and never really looked back since. First PVC outfit. My mum knew I was into the goth subculture, so we went down to a little lingerie shop where I used to live, and they were selling some stuff by Midnight Lady, I think it was called, and I got a side zip-up skirt and just a little buckle-up top with a keyhole collar, which I've still got, and I even wore it to school on a tag day with a pair of knee-high PVC boots. All the kids were like, whoa, that's quite mega, and I actually had a couple of teachers come up and shake my hand and say, yeah, that's cool, that's original. First latex outfit. I got a black corset, which I've still got, that laces up at the back and it's fully boned, and also that was in black and red, and also a matching skirt as well, which is like a little mini skirt. The thing I like about latex is that it's like a second skin, and when I get into it, I just get automatically into the character. I get into the scene, and I think, yes. And I also love the way it's so tight that it's almost restrictive and quite controlling. So I think that's it's almost like a bit of a slavery, bit of a sub-dom thing going on there. But and generally, I think it looks so cool when it's shiny. I prefer latex, big time. It looks more expensive than PVC, but it clings better and outlines your figure better, whereas when you're wearing PVC, it's not quite fitted enough, so it creases in odd places and you think, oh, you know, it doesn't look quite right. But I still like PVC in general because it's easier to move in and it's easier to breathe in. I started really wearing tops and skirt ensembles, and that was just, it was easier to move in, and I could never afford to buy a full-on catsuit. But now I have a catsuit, I prefer to get in the catsuit as opposed to sort of separates, just because, I don't know, I think it looks nicer on, and because you feel cocooned in the whole thing rather than just two separate parts. I've been clubbing to a few places in London, mainly Club Antichrist, which is really, really good scene, fetish scene, and I've seen some fantastic outfits walking around there, mainly a guy and a girl in military catsuits like this, but black, and almost like SS uniform, and I thought that was really cool. I wasn't wearing latex at the time because I thought, it's not a good idea, I'm probably going to sweat like hell. But next time I go, I'll probably wear this. We go clubbing quite a lot in Oxford, and I wore the black and pink skating dress, and my friend came up to me and sniffed me and said, "You smell like a bouncy castle." Today I've mostly been showing off my outfits, which I get from some companies like promotional material, and also get from other photographers who don't want their stock anymore. And I've also bought quite a lot of items on sale from makers on eBay and stuff that don't want their stuff anymore. And I've basically been showing off and having a bit of a dance around and just getting all squeaky and shiny, which is great.